time it is, Craig? Yeah, favorite segment, man. It's the Who You Got. Craig, Rams versus Bucks.
Okay, this is tough. So on the offensive side, I got to go with the Rams. I think it's because of the injuries to Tampa Bay. I'm slightly leaning to.
Here we go. Come on.
Hey man, it's tough, man. You got Brady on the other side, so I'm leaning to the Rams just because of the injuries. Obviously, there's no Fournette. Maybe Jones is questionable. Not Perriman. Godwin and Antonio Brown, whatever. These guys are gone. And on the other side, the Rams, besides obviously Robert Woods, they're pretty healthy. Higbee's there, Cooper Kupp, who had a bad game, and they still blew out the Cardinals. And then you have OBJ, who I relax. I thought OBJ was done. I mean, he's not really like Pro Bowl wide receiver right now still, but who knows? Maybe next season with a full season under his belt, we're playing with this team again. Who knows? Like maybe they'll be putting him in the Pro Bowl next year. Who knows? But yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Obviously Tom Brady, you can't really doubt him on the other side. And he's having a phenomenal season for age 43. I just saw this earlier this week that Tom Brady's older than all the other coaches.
Yep.
In the NFC, which is wild to me.
Yep. NFC, right? Yeah.
In NFC. Yep. NFC. He's still putting up big numbers. So I mean, I can't really doubt the Bucks that much, but the way that the Rams offense ran all over the Cardinals and the way they played last week against a better team, in my opinion, I guess. Now I'm picking the Rams. And Matt Stafford surprised me because I thought he's going to have some picks, and the way he's been playing the last like 5-6 weeks, he has been not good at all, not reliable, but he showed up. Defensive side, man, the Rams defense, the way they played last week, they bring that same energy because they haven't really played like that pretty much all season for the most part. Last year they were I think they had the top defense in the league. This year they weren't in the top 10, I believe, or maybe they were just inside the top 10. But they weren't that same Rams defense. And then this game in the playoffs, this is all that really counts. And the defense stepped up and they look good. I mean, you can say the same thing for the Bucks as well, but the Bucks didn't really. I mean, I didn't really think the Eagles game was going to be much of anything anyway. But I thought maybe they had a little chance to keep it close a little bit, and then the Bucks pull away late. But yeah, overall, taking the Rams. When you hold a team 0 for 9 on third down, I can't look away from that, and I got to stick with the Rams. Coaching wise, I'm picking Bruce Arians. He has a weird style. He's smacking players on the head and whatever he's doing over there with Antonio Brown. I don't know the whole situation still, but like I guess it's what he said he did this. But I don't know. Either way, he has his own style, but I think he's done a great job. Obviously, the last 3 games of the season when he lost some players, nothing really there. Panthers twice, Jets, but overall, I think he's done a solid job. I think McVay's done a great job as well, but I'm going to push it towards Bruce Arians just slightly. The pick, man. I kind of want to say the Rams, but I can't pick against Tom Brady right now. Not this week. So I would not be surprised if the Rams win this game, but I'm picking the Bucks. I'm going 30-27, 30-26. I'm going with the Bucks.
Oh,
it's tough, man. I really want to say the Rams. I'm picking the Bucks.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to do what I did to you last week. The Bucks are gonna lose.
Okay.
All right. So, they are. So okay, offense, I have the Rams. Of course, for obvious reasons. Matthew Stafford is playing. He played good last week. You have Odell Beckham Jr., OBJ. You have Cooper Kupp, the best receiver in football. That running game with Cam Akers and Sony Michel, nobody's talking about it. They're doing really good. If they establish that, relieve that pressure off Stafford. They have two good receivers off play action, and you have Tyler Higbee. Be careful. So I think the Rams do offense. Defense, I'm gonna go to Rams. Aaron Donald, Jalen Ramsey, Von Miller. Shout out to Joe. He just said a stat the other day. I think Von Miller is the most sacks as individual player since 2015 in the playoffs. But he had a phenomenal playoff run that year with the Super Bowl. So I know that contends to it, but still, he's still there. And the Bucs defense their run defense is phenomenal, but their corners are lacking in the pass defense, and they could definitely be exposed on the back half. So for coaching, yes, Bruce Arians, and listen, Craig. I heard on the podcast the last week. They call him BA. He speaks like that to everybody. He even be like, "F you, Tom Brady." That's how he just. This is how his coaching style is. The player that he hit in the helmet. I don't know if they have their relationship, but he's been on his. This is like fourth or fifth team or something. I think he just got emotional. Like, you're better than this. Don't get a penalty.
Yeah.
So. But coaching. I don't know. It's not a push, James. No push, man. No push.
It didn't. It's okay.
I see. The only thing with McVay is he's expected to win with that team, but Bruce Arians is coming off a Super Bowl victory with Tom Brady in a loaded roster. But I'll give it to Bruce Arians because the Rams had some injuries too. They had Robert Woods out. I'm going Sean McVay, man, to bring just to get Odell Beckham back involved, keeping this team together, making all those veterans buy in and play well. I'll give it to Sean McVay. Overall, the Rams are going to physically dominate the Bucs, and the reason is because of health. Just like I said last time, health is a huge matter. Listen, Mike Evans gets taken out the game. You bring pressure on Tom. It's going to get Tom rattled. They have no running game. This is going to be a very tough battle for Tom Brady, and he'll be okay. He just won a Super Bowl last year. He can get over it, but I just think that they cruised with the Eagles because it was the Eagles. This Rams team is different, and I think they're going to beat the Bucs, and they're going to beat the Bucs. It's going to be because everything's high scoring, 31-28, but the Bucs are going to get a late garbage time touchdown to make it look close. All right, Corey.
Looks like I'm on my own here. Offensively, I'm going to give the edge to Tampa.
Oh.
Look, I think the quarterback and running back spots are even for both teams. I think the Bucs have a better offensive line, although I would put an asterisk on that because if Tristan Wirfs is out, that definitely changes that equation a little bit. And both teams have had issues with injuries and whatnot at wide receiver. But I just think the duo of Evans and Gronk is better than Kupp and Beckham. Yeah, Kupp's had one of the best individual seasons of a wide receiver ever, but Gronk's probably the best to ever do it at tight end. And
It is, yeah.
Mike Evans is still Mike Evans. Defensively, I'm giving the edge to the Rams right now. Yeah, I'm with you guys. Von Miller has been playing phenomenal football, and he's been doing precisely what they brought him in to do of late. I thought I saw he's like 6 sacks in the last 5 games or something.
Yeah, he's great, man. First ballot.
Yeah, he's doing it. He's doing what they brought him in to do and doing exactly what they need. The Bucs have, as you said, they have a great defensive line, good run defense, but that secondary is not at the level it was last year. Coaching wise, I do agree. It's a pretty even matchup. I'm giving it to BA though. Just longevity. He's been a phenomenal coach for a long time. Yes, he hasn't been a head coach all that long,
Yeah, he's been a coach for
But-
a long time. Yeah.
But you look at, his work as quarterback coach in Indianapolis for Peyton Manning, offensive coordinator at the Steelers with Roethlisberger, what he did in Arizona with Carson Palmer,
Mhm.
and
He's a
everything.
he's a good coach, man. He's a great guy too.
But so it's one of those things. Not taking anything from McVay, just BA is a great.
Yeah.
Overall, I do think it should be a good game. These teams do look different from when they met early in the season when the Rams won and were looking like they were coasting their way to a Super Bowl appearance. So I don't really think there's anything you can gather from that game at this point in the season.
What was that, week 2 or 3?
Yeah, something like that.
It was early.
I mean, the pressure's on the Rams right now. Kudos to McVay for helping them get through that last week. Odell getting his head on straight and having him productive in a playoff game. Also, I think the core of what won the Bucs a Super Bowl last year was that defense, because Tom Brady did not play well in their playoff run. That defense played at an elite level, and that defense isn't there this year. They're not at that level. I don't know if they can flip a switch. I don't know personnel wise if they've got that got those guys in the secondary because of health reasons. It's there's a significant jump in pressure from a random wild card game to against a team that pretty well and are probably feeling pretty confident against, to the defending champions in the divisional round. We'll see if Stafford and the Rams handle it. I think they do, because I think they're the better team right now. I'm gonna go with the Rams 27-23.
You know what? Last week, you and Mo picked the Cowboys. Me and Corey picked the 49ers. I'm just saying.
Shut up, man.
I'm just saying.